Hey Kip, this is my bumper to bumper of my cars that I've owned and or still currently own. So, make this rather quick since we got 5 minutes of this video, or less. First one on the roster was the first car that was given to me. It was my high school car, 1990 Dodge Dynasty. That thing was awesome, but it was so bad at the same time. And I've got all these, they're relatively in order, not very close, but after that I bought my first truck, which was a 1976 Dodge W200 Power Wagon. I had that truck for quite a while. It was a cool truck. And then after that I started buying and selling. I had a 1981 Chevy K20. I didn't have that one for very long. Let's see here. 1973 Dodge Dart Sport. Had the leaning tower of powder, or the slant 6 in it. The thing was a gutless wonder. Cut the exhaust off hoping to make it sound better. It didn't. After that we got a 1973 Dodge Charger. Purchased that one. I actually do still own that one. That will be a project to get to eventually. 68 F100. That was a little hot rod that I built. That was a cool truck. 70 F100. Didn't have that one long. 66 Dodge Cornet. That was a fun car. Never did anything with it either. Just sat on it and sold it. 74 Dodge Charger. That was a car me and my dad built through high school. And then a 1966 Dodge Charger. That was a flood car that I picked up. And I believe that's the one that I've had the longest at this point in time. I have a 75 F100 short bed as well. Let's see, and then we start getting into some more fun cars. I had a 73 F100 after that, and then I bought a 68 Charger out of South Dakota, and then I purchased another 68 Charger off of eBay. Had that one shipped in. Let's see, 1979 W150 Warlock. That was a pretty cool truck. 78 F250 two-wheel drive. 74 Plymouth Duster, a 73 International Scout, 74 W100 Power Wagon, 85 D350 two-wheel drive dually. That was a originally 360 truck, had a 440 in it when I bought it. 78 W100 short bed four-wheel drive. That was a parts truck for my crew cab. Another 78 W100, then my 78 W300 crew cab, 69 Charger number 2, purchased 2 of those. First one I ended up selling to my dad, and purchased the second one. 89 D150, 76 Plymouth Duster, 1990 International Eagle cab over, 78 Dodge D300, dually as well. That was a 36,000 original mile truck. 72 D200, 78 D100. That one has an interesting story. We'll get to that one. 75 F100. I'm sorry, 75 F250 Highboy. 89 W350 Cummins, and then 68 D100, which is this guy. 68 Charger, makes number 3. That's the one I currently still have. 71 Plymouth Duster, 67 Charger, 1980 W100, and a 78 Chevy Blazer. And so out of all those, cool stories for all of them, but the most fun one I've had so far has been my swept line. It's been one of the coolest and neatest because it's been my biggest project as well. I mentioned my 78 D100 that I purchased. I built that originally as a hot rod, and I wanted to keep it. And it was really cool, but just something wasn't right about it. And it turned out I didn't like the body very much. And I ended up finding this at an auction, and so I was able to pick this up. But originally this was a slant 6, 3 on the tree, solid I-beam front axle, leaf springs in the front, 4-wheel drum brakes. The worst hot rod you could basically get. So having both trucks sitting side by side, I was originally going to sell the first one and build this one, and then it made more sense. Everything that I just did to that 78 I wanted to do to this one. So I pulled the body off that 78, I pulled the body off of this 68 frame, and I set this body on the 78 frame. So I did lower control arms to the 78, axle flip in the rear that lowered the suspension, I then did a body drop on this guy, channeled the radiator support, back of the cab, and then raised the bed 5 inches, and got this thing sitting 6 inches off the ground at a static drop. But being on the newer frame, it's now independent front suspension with disc brakes. And I put a 444 speed in this with a 323 sure grip rear axle. This thing is awesome. It moves, it does awesome burnouts, and even better donuts.